Why, hello everybody, it's Kyle Edward here from This Is Drive, and today we're driving something very exciting. That is the 2019 Acura NSX. Now, as you guys can see, new for 2019 is this incredible orange paint color. Now, before we go into details on this vehicle, this is going to be an overview, and we'll have more detailed videos on the NSX coming up as well. In order to really experience the NSX how it should be experienced, we have come out here to Georgia. We're in the northern part of Georgia, up here in the mountains. We have some beautiful roads to drive on, and it's really allowed us to experience the NSX in its natural habitat, which is definitely on the back roads with curvy, windy twisties. And that's really, what the Acura NSX is all about, right? So obviously it's an extremely quick vehicle. I'll put down all the power specs in the description below. I don't remember them off the top of my head, and I don't want to give you guys bad information. However, I can tell you that the 0 to 60 time, I believe, is around the high 2-second mark, which is absolutely crazy. Now up front we have 2 electric motors, and then we have, of course, the petrol 6-cylinder turbocharged engine in the back, and so that front electric drive units power the front 2 wheels here, which allow this car to not only get crazy acceleration off the line, but also do incredible things when it comes to handling, as it can utilize those electric motors to distribute power to whichever wheel has the most traction, and really give us the greatest driving experiences possible. Now, talking a little bit more about Acura, I think that the NSX and Acura as a whole, obviously, first off, Acura is a racing brand, right? They were founded on racing principles. They still have an actual race team, unlike some other brands, which, just sort of, throw out a few sporty cars or some sport packages and call it a day, but not Acura. They, of course, make your average utilitarian-focused vehicles. However, even cars and their SUVs like the MDX and RDX actually have, a lot of performance to them, which is also derived from some of the technology that they use here in the Acura NSX. Now, obviously, this is their most exciting car by a long shot. But, what I want to say is, Infiniti, they don't have anything like this. BMW doesn't have anything like this. Audi has the R8, which is really awesome. But, for brands which claim to be, racy, they don't have anything that's as capable or as cool as the Acura NSX. And I think that's worth saying a lot, that the Acura brand is like the brand that somebody who really likes cars, they buy an Acura. Not someone that's just looking to show off and be like, oh yeah, I just bought my Lamborghini Aventador or what have you. Those are amazing cars. There's definitely a lot to be said for that. But the Acura NSX, it's a cars person's supercar, right? It has a lot of racing technology in it. It's actually a true race car. You can take it on the track. Not to say that you couldn't do that, of course, with a Lamborghini or a Ferrari for that matter. Obviously those are also racing track cars. But the NSX is, something that a lot of people don't know about. So you have to be a car person to really know what it's about. Obviously, just by looking at it, you can tell it's a crazy, incredible vehicle. But, to really understand the technology that's behind it and things of that nature, you're a car person that buys an NSX. Now, first, let's go ahead. I'm going to pop the back here. We had the lights on, so we're doing a little dinging there. We'll turn those off. So, popping the rear here. Oh, we got a little nature. So right here we have the engine, the petrol piece of it at least. We have the build number, and these are all, handcrafted right in Ohio at their performance manufacturing facility down there, or up there rather. We're in Georgia. A decent amount of space. I have my full-blown, camera gear here, right here. It's a pretty large bag and backpack. Surprisingly, a lot of space. I could definitely travel with this vehicle. I have been, so it's been working well. And then I love the center exhaust there. Oh my gosh, it's just, look at this. It's ready to go, all 4 pipes. And then, of course, we have the rear air diffuser down here, right, to give us a ton of grip. It's all about aerodynamics when it comes to racing. A lot of cars can go fast in a straight line, but it's an entirely different thing when you take it on the track. You have to think about aerodynamics and how the vehicle is going to stick to the road. Because once you get up at the really high speeds, it's hard to make a car, really stick to the ground, but that's, what the engineers over at Acura have done with the NSX. This car has literally been designed for the racetrack and has excellent aerodynamics right here. We get the air that goes up through here, forces the vehicle down in the rear, not to mention the air that comes under the car from the front and then back down here. It gets the car to sit tight. So you never feel squirrely coming in a corner at 60, 70 miles an hour. It's not an issue. Now we'll go ahead and open up the front, show you guys the electric motor system. Love the mirrors. The design is obviously outstanding. It really speaks for itself. Keyless entry too, practical. I mean, honestly, you can walk away from the vehicle. You walk up closely here. The handles pop out when you get a little further away. And then, there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna open up the front right here, right there. Love this new orange paint color. It's outstanding. I opened this up the other day. Just have to find the switch. Give me a second here. Okay, here we go. Come on. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. So right here, have our electric drive motors down there. One for each side. Have our fans electric, so we can get exactly how much cooling power we need. There was a vehicle recently that I had. It was a very expensive one, over $500,000, and did not have electric fans. So that was kind of funny. So obviously we have that, gives as much air intake as we need. We have the front struts, raise right there. And close this nice and soft there. But I mean, just look at this thing. It's just, it's an eye grabber, man. It's incredible. We have the optional carbon ceramic disc brakes, right? So ready to hit the track all day long with these things, no fade. I mean, I haven't been driving it that hard. It's been, I've been doing it pretty easy, but obviously I'm not taking it on the track, so I'm not, taking it to its maximum performance potential out here on the streets. But the brakes, again, they're incredible. They're cold even still after driving for 30 minutes on these roads. The interior is very nice. I love the steering wheel. Absolutely love the carbon fiber accent and the flat bottom top. This is the blue with the Alcantara headliner and side panels. We'll step inside here. It's comfortable. The seats are very nice. Again, have that flat bottom top. It's done the carbon fiber. We have the carbon fiber package as well, so we get some of those accents. Go ahead and start it up. Obviously, the NSX is a hybrid, so super cool feature about it as well, that you can just go ahead. Right now, we're in the standard drive mode, which is called Sport. It's silent because it is indeed a hybrid. So we're using those right off the batteries. We also can control the different things right here by the dynamic mode selector. We have Quad, Sport, Sport Plus, then hold for about, it seems to be about 5 to 10 seconds all the way to the right. Engages track mode, gives us maximum performance potential. A lot of times I find myself driving in Sport mode. There's really no need for Sport Plus unless we're out here, so we've been driving in Sport Plus, but for around town, Sport's all you need. Large paddle shifters on the steering wheel. Absolutely phenomenal transmission. I mean, I really can't speak enough to the driving dynamics of this vehicle. It is just, it's ridiculous. Like I said, it's built for the track. This is a track car that is actually usable as a daily driver. It's probably one of the most comfortable, not to mention the most reliable supercars you can buy out there. Plus, it costs around, I believe the starting price of these is around $160,000 now, $170,000. And it's just a fantastic deal. This one we're staying in right now with all the options, I believe, is around $200,000. But again, I will put all the details in the description below so you guys have all the correct information. The design is good. Nice leather dashboard, the whole thing. Good stitching. Again, carbon fiber top here. Looks really nice, again, with this orange color outside. I love it's sort of peeking over the hood. You get the little air vents at the top of the right and left sides, so you can see just a tad over the hood. It gives you a really nice viewing angle, and you're just like, oh, I'm so happy to be driving this vehicle. Again, it's spacious. It's a supercar, so we're not going to have a ton of space, but for what it is, it's good. We have a plug-in there for, actually we have, Android Auto, which is fantastic. Use plug-in right there. I've been using it all the time. and it is excellent. We also have around the side there, we also have our 12 we can plug in. You know, if you want to get an adapter, we can just plug right in for power. The multimedia system, not gonna lie, it's pretty dated. It's not very good. Is this something that anyone that's buying this car will be concerned about? Absolutely not. We don't care about this really at all. However, it would be nice to have a little updated. I believe that will be coming for next gen. But again, you know, plug in the smartphone. You can do the smartphone connection right there, which you know, we've been doing, and obviously you have no issues. So, I mean, it's really not a big deal. Love the design right here in the center of the drive. You know, drive manual, neutral, reverse, park, standard Acura, but it absolutely looks fantastic. Also gives us a nice amount of space. You know, there's nothing huge here, keeping that nice design flow down the center. Have little accents here, metal pedals, heated seats too. Been down here. I've actually used it a few times. We're down here in Georgia. It's November, so it's been a little chilly sometimes. Right now it's 47, thankfully. I have all the hand controls on the steering wheel, which work very well. We have the ELS Premium sound system, which is phenomenal. No complaints there. It's excellent. Interior quality, design, give it a 8 out of 10. You know, if you've got a Lamborghini or an Audi R8, be a little bit fancier, a little more high-end on the inside. But at the end of the day, I mean, this is the car that I put my money in this. I'd buy it over a Lamborghini. I'd buy it over many supercars. I'd buy it over a McLaren. Perhaps, you know, when we talk about Ferrari, a little bit different there. But this is, again, the Acura NSX is the supercar for the car lover, right? You buy this car because you love cars. And that's what it's all about, and that's how it was designed. And you can just tell the engineers over there at Acura just really put their heart into it. Acura is a racing company, and that's what this car's all about. The 2019 Acura NSX, it's a race car. And I'm really happy that the Acura brand decided to make this vehicle. I'm really happy that I've been able to have the privilege to drive it and show you guys this vehicle. So again, everything in the description below, all details, they'll be down there. I'll be talking a little bit more about the media system, the engine, and some other videos. But for now, that's all we have for you guys. Thanks for watching.